everybody, it's your girl Ray Amari back here with another video. I'm gonna make this video really quick. I know the title of this video can seem a little confusing, but I'm just going to frame this video with a short little story. When I was applying for grad school, I had one of my mentors read my college statement of purpose. I had not a detailed account, but I had a strong visual of how I was going to choose to kill myself during my last suicide attempt, because it wasn't the basis of my personal statement, but it was interwoven in the story, and she advised that I not share that because she doesn't want me to appear mentally unstable to admissions counselors. And it was the first time that I really felt like, oh man, should I be insecure about this? I don't know. And because I was always so forthcoming with my story, I was quiet about it for a long time, but when I was coming up on a year anniversary, I call it my life anniversary. I don't know those who follow me on Instagram that remember I did my 17 days of self-love, because my life anniversary is November 17th. And a lot of people thought that I was about to reveal bae. Still me. Yeah, thought that I was celebrating a relationship and I was celebrating myself, and I thought that was super beautiful. So I've always had this unique perspective on that story in particular, not just my mental health journey altogether, but I feel that whole psych ward suicide experience was a journey within itself. And when I realized that I had somebody kind of infiltrate my bubble and make me conscious about it, it made me think about well, how do you know it's okay to share your journey? And since I'm still on school mode, because I've been with my kids all day, we talked about SMART goals today, and whether a goal is specific, measurable, attainable, or realistic, and timely. And I created, because I love acronyms, a SMART scale for when it's okay to share your story with someone. The S is for safety. So is it safe? Are you in a safe space? Making sure that nobody is around that can hear what you're saying if it's super intimate, and you only want to share it with one person or a group of people. Making sure that the people in that space also recognize it as a safe space and are willing to contain your sentiments in a confined area. Whatever's said in this room doesn't leave this room. So just having everybody recognize that this is a sacred moment and treat it as that. It's so important to have people in your circle that have that much respect for you and for what you're sharing with them. The M is motivation. What's your motivation behind it? Do you have pure motivation in sharing? I think it's okay when you're sharing to help, you're sharing to edify, you're sharing to encourage, you're sharing to even help with your process. I know when I was in a relationship a long time ago, and he and I, when we used to speak, we have talked about this after we separated, that I was very manipulative in high school, because I knew he cared deeply for the state of my mental health, and my panic attacks really, I don't want to say got a rise out of him, but it caused him to react in a way that I like to receive love anyway. So when I was kind of on that tipping point, and comment down below if you can identify with this part in particular, you're going to have a panic attack, but you're on that iceberg where you could calm yourself down, or you can push over the edge. I would always push myself over the edge. I would work myself up on purpose so that I can have the reaction that I wanted from him, and that wasn't okay. And that wasn't a way for me to share that I was upset about something. So make sure that your motivation is in the right spirit when deciding you're going to share your journey. The A is for authentic. It's okay to share your journey when you are being true to yourself. There's no way in particular to share your story. There's no right or wrong passion to have. There's no right or wrong emotion to have. Whatever is true to you is true to you, and that's valid. The R, is it rooted? I think so often we're used to, especially as humans, because especially in this generation, we're like such a popcorn microwave society, we also treat our emotions that way. We don't take time to say, well, did I just misunderstand what that person said? Or am I upset because they genuinely offended me and meant to offend me? Like, we take things so far because we want to be upset. Like, misery loves company, and that doesn't always apply to a miserable person likes being around miserable people. Like, you yourself can love your own misery because it's comfortable to you. So you just keep agitating your misery. Like, do what is rooted in the truth. Remember, your feelings are always valid, but they may not always be true. So when you're sharing your journey, it's okay to share when you can pull some truths from the situation. It doesn't mean that your journey itself has to be based on a fact. Our feelings are not factual most of the time, you know? So I won't say most, but a lot of the times your feelings aren't factual. So when you feel that you have established like a solid rock, then I think that's when it's okay to share your journey. And the last, the T, I'm keeping the same from the original SMART goal model, time sensitivity. And the sensitivity is really the operative word, because, you know, time is that, you know, this fluid thing. So like when you feel like it's okay to share, usually that's the best time. Like, that's just like when you plant anything, right? Like, there's always a time to put down the seed, and there's time to harvest. So just being sensitive to that timetable and allowing it to be free. Like, there's no right or wrong time to share your journey. It's all about what you feel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to keep it really short. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with somebody you love, and I will see you tomorrow.
If you found this page, don't be sorry. They call me the young Ray Murray. Keep you entertained like a topic. Got a Vincent Van Gogh going on, call me Starry. Love your life, love your girl.